Visions of judgment. We're in Amos 7, and we last left off where Amos was giving warning to the people of the coming judgment, and that was in chapter 5 and chapter 6. Now, this goes through a lot of detail, and I'm going to give you the recap. His visions are of locusts, that was one of them, and it was to eat up every single one of the crops because God was preparing for judgment. But of course, Amos prayed for God to stop and not to do it, and so he intervened. Then there was a vision of fire. God was preparing to devour the land, but Amos intervened. He prayed to the Lord and asked him to stop because they would not be able to survive. And then he saw a vision of wall and plumb line. God would see if people were crooked, and if they were, he would punish them. And this is where it says it. I will test my people with this plumb line. I will no longer ignore all their sins. The pagan shrines of your ancestors will be ruined, and the temples of Israel will be destroyed. I will bring the dynasty of the king to a sudden end. Now let's go through the next one. The basket of ripe fruit, which you may think is good. However, that meant that they were ripe for punishment. Though once beautiful, they were now rotten. And then last one, God standing at the altar meant that punishment was executed. And it goes through a lot of detail. I'm just going to give you some of the highlights. It's pretty harsh. Bring down the roof on the heads of the people below. I will kill with the sword those who survive. No one will escape. Even if they dig down to the place of the dead, I will reach down and pull them up. Even if they climb up into the heavens, I will bring them down. Even if their enemies drive them into exile, I will command the sword to kill them there. I am determined to bring disaster upon them and not help them. I, the sovereign Lord, am watching the sinful nation of Israel. I will destroy it from the face of the earth, but I will never completely destroy the family of Israel, says the Lord. For I give the command, and I will shake Israel along with other nations, as grain is shaken in a sieve. Yet no one true kernel will be lost, but all sinners will die by the sword. All those who say nothing bad will happen to us. May you have a blessed day. We're going to continue with the book of Amos tomorrow.